Thank you for tuning in to Miss Tracy and Clarity today. Sir is an R&B artist, and he has a song called He Deserves Your Love. I'll include it at the end of this episode. I'm going to reverse the lyrics a bit in today's episode and say, she deserves your love. Sometimes men can't get that act right, or they're just not ready to be the man that woman need him to be. It's not just the men though, is it? There are women out there that can't get that act right either. I have seen women dodge relationships and marriage. It's not just the fellas. Ah, shoot. Tracy starting shit. No, let's just be fair about things. I have 2 sons and 2 daughters. It's not just the men that need to bring certain things to the table. That lady needs to be equipped too. It definitely takes 2 to make it out here in the real world nowadays. Yet some people are not ready to couple up, and that's acceptable. Some people have already walked up and down the aisle and content with being divorced or single. I have met women and men who are content with never getting married. Nobody know you like you, right? Society says we should do this like this and experience this because we're at certain stages of our lives. Well, that's what society says. But what do you say? What does God's word say? What has God put in your heart? God has called some people to singlehood. I have an uncle who has struggled with his drug addiction for years. He was like a functioning addict. He would lose his way time to time. Yet he had a girlfriend and she held him down for years. She wanted to marry him. They had known each other since high school. He said he wouldn't marry her because he knew he was an addict and didn't want to burden her life like that. I could only respect that. I know that hurt her, yet he was doing her the biggest favor in the long run. That itself was an act of love. We know ourselves. I respect anybody that can admit and quit their shit. I got a divorce because I can't and won't lie to myself ever. I can't stay married for the kids. I can't stay married if I know I'm not happy. I don't want to go through the motions. No, thank you. The image, the mask, isn't worth it to me. People's thoughts and feelings don't bother me, because I know you just as messed up as I am. Some people are just better at masking their BS. I have to be true to myself and with my significant other. If my heart not in it, then I need to check out. I gave him my blessings on finding someone else because I was tired of marriage and being married. I was tapping out mentally, and it was unfair to him. Setting him free was an act of love itself. I would be doing him an injustice by staying married, knowing deep down that I was checking out. So when I hear Sir's song, it struck some chords in my heart. High five to everyone out there that can face themselves in the mirror. The ones that keep it real with themselves and others. I salute you. It's not easy to break up, separate, or divorce. Yet we know our limits, right? Sometimes you have to have those hard conversations. Remember, what's in your heart comes in your life. If your heart is chaotic, your life gonna be chaotic. You can't fool God. That's why you'll see these long-term marriages just hit the fan. Sometimes because they've been tolerating each other or just going through the motions. Sometimes we just need to let go. Point blank, period. I'd rather get out sooner than later. And hey, that's just me. If you got some fight in you left and you want to hang in there, then fight on. Yet if you know that you at your wit's end, then you and God make that call. Nothing more and nothing less. If you have any comments about today's episode, you can contact me at MissTracyandClarity@gmail.com. That's MST as in Tom, RACIAND as in dog, CLARIT as in Tom, Y @gmail.com. Godspeed.